Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla and I'm so excited that you stopped by to visit with me today. I hope you're all having a great day. And if you are in the United States in the heat, I hope you are staying cool. It is so hot. Oh gosh, so hot. So yes, I'm sitting here in the parlor with the AC on and the ceiling fan and a tower fan on, trying to stay ahead of this heat because it is so hot. Even Thursday, they are calling for our temp to get up to 107 degrees. I just don't know. My heart goes out to anyone working out in this heat or in a place that's not air conditioned, like plants and stuff, paper plants and places like that. I know the machines put off even more heat, and I just don't know how they're doing it. But anyway, I hope you're all staying cool. I made it to the purple on my blanket. So I absolutely love the way this is turning out. I'll just give a little quick recap in case, you hadn't seen any previous videos or you just popped on and just saw this video by chance. I'll give a little quick review. So this is a granny square rectangle. A little over a month ago probably, I did a video that I will try my best to remember to link in the description box below. 2 ways to make a granny square blanket. And in that video, I showed the traditional way where you just crochet a strip and then start, not crochet, chain a strip, make a chain, and then you start crocheting around it to make a granny square blanket. And then the other way that I showed was this right here. I made 3 little granny squares, and these are 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3. So it's just 3 rounds. Right there is a granny square, and then right there is a granny square, and then right here is a granny square. So I made these 3 little small granny squares, just going around 3 times, and then I single crocheted these together on the back, and then I just started going around it with colors. And so I'm making a rainbow blanket. So I started with this pastel pink, and then a little bolder pink, a red, a orange, a yellow, and then for the green, I chose to use 2 different shades of green. One, I liked both of the greens and I couldn't decide which one to use. 2, I wanted to grow my blanket bigger, so I needed more colors. But I am making a rainbow blanket. So anyway, I chose these 2 greens. And then for the blues, still I needed to grow my blanket, and I liked all 3 blues. So I did 3 blues, and I love the way they turned out. And now I'm on the purple, and I am using a lighter purple right now. It's called periwinkle. And then I'm going to use a darker purple after that. So it'll be 3 rows of this, 3 rows of the darker purple, and then I'm going to border this blanket with a white scallop edge, maybe to represent clouds. I don't know. But anyway, I love how it's turning out. I think it's a beautiful blanket. I really do. It's actually pretty wide. Like, this is the width of it right here. So I have the other width, which you can't see right this moment, but it does cover my body and a good bit extra on each side. So it's not, long enough to be like a full-size person blanket, but it's going to be great for a baby or toddler, or a lap gan, just whatever somebody wants to use it for. But anyway, I am so glad I reached the purple, and I just love how the colors all just kind of flow there. It's kind of like a rainbow, right? Anyway, guys, I had just been working on this kind of anytime I sit down at my desk, I just try to do a little bit at least on this, because I want to finish this up. I want to finish something. And this is the project I chose that, hey, I'm going to finish this. And then I'll probably enter it in my fair that is coming the very end of September. So that's my plan. So anyway, today is Tuesday. This morning I put up a video of how to clean, oil, grease, whatever, the Addy knitting machine. And I know not everyone has a Addy knitting machine or any kind of knitting machine, and some people are not interested in that at all. But I wanted to get that video out there so that it could help someone if they, you know, need that. I appreciate Big Daddy doing that video for me. And he ended up doing my big Addy and my small Addy Express. And they both are working smoothly. So I'm going to be doing some videos of them, of the Addy machines, but you know, I'll be doing other videos too. Excuse me, and thank you. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some videos showing, you know, how to use the Addy machine and some things to make on the Addy machine and make some projects with the Addy machine. But I'll have other videos too, so don't think that's going to be my only videos, because I know some of you guys are not interested in that. But some people are, and I just wanted to get those videos out there to, you know, be there for people who are interested in getting an Addy machine or knitting machine, and or have a knitting machine already. Anyway, so tomorrow is Wednesday, and I have 2 doctor's appointments in Shreveport. So Big Daddy and I will be getting up in the morning and headed to Shreveport for my appointments, and hopefully I have good appointments. I'm seeing a rheumatologist over there that I've never seen before. She's a new doctor to me. So I'll be kind of interested in what she thinks about me. It's always difficult to explain things to a new doctor, but thankfully she is in the same network that my doctor here is in, and so she can go on there and read all my files, information, notes, summaries, or whatever. She can read all that, and she'll have a, you know, a good idea anyway, so, of what's going on with me, and then I can just, you know, fill her in with any questions that she has and things like that. And I'm definitely going to mention my little pinky here, because it is giving me some issues. I'm concerned about it. I'm not freaking out about it, but I am very concerned about that pinky. And, you know, I'm going to let her know that there's some issues going on with that, and I'm not sure what to do. So we will ride over to Shreveport. I have 2 doctor's appointments, actually, so once we get those out of the way, I do want to go to Joann's. So, and then I don't know if there's anywhere Big Daddy needs to go, or if we would just head back home. Most likely that's what we'll do. Head back home, because we it's just so hot out there. It's just so hot. Anyway, so anyway, that's our plans for tomorrow. Sorry about that. Is go to Shreveport, get my doctor's appointments, which will be an all-day thing. It will be, I know. It always is. And then do whatever Big Daddy wants to do if he has any plans. And I do want to go to Joann's because we do not have a Joann's here where we live. So it's always a treat just to go to Joann's. I feel like Joann's, out of the brick and mortar, brick stores that you could actually go into, I feel like Joann's is the only one that's actually like catering to yarn. Hobby Lobby, my Hobby Lobby where I live, is very clean, well stocked shelves. They do take care of their yarn department. It's the same ladies that work in the fabric department. They do take care of the yarn department, but Hobby Lobby just downsized some yarn, and it seems like they are just getting more and more decor stuff and kind of catering to decor and things like that instead of crafting. Now, I may have that wrong, but that's just kind of the feeling I get in my store, because everywhere you look is decorations, pictures, things to decorate with. And then we have our little yarn owls that they left us with. And then my Michaels, which you probably saw a video of that a few days ago. It's a hot mess. It is a hot mess. And I don't know. They've never had any concern for the yarn department in many, many years. That's never been like one of their priorities in the store, and it seems to just be getting less and less. So to me, Michael's, it's not the choice of a yarn store in my situation. Now, you might have a wonderful, great Michael's store, and that is awesome. Actually, the Michael's in Shreveport is a very well-stocked Michael's store, usually, when I've been in there before. But I just feel like Joann's is about it's the yarn store now. And since we don't have one, anytime I go to Shreveport, I do my best to try to go through go through Joann's. Sorry. It really does look good, don't it? I think that looks great together. And then it'll be a darker purple after that. Anyway, so that's what our tomorrow consists of. Uh-oh. And I'm not taking this project to work on in the car because it is going to be hot out there already, and I don't want a blanket on top of me in the car. Although the AC in the car does work really, really well. It blows out some really cold air. But I just don't think working on a blanket in the sunshine of the car is ideal. So I'll probably find some kind of small project, or just take some yarn and make granny squares. That would probably be my best bet. Take some yarn and just make some granny squares in the car, if I feel like even doing that. That heat just zaps you, and you just don't feel like doing anything once you get out in that heat. But we'll be leaving out before it gets too hot. But anyway, that's my plans for tomorrow. For today, I'm just trying to stay cool. Oh my goodness. The home health nurse came out this morning. She was going to flush my port in my chest with some heparin, but I don't have the heparin. We've been having trouble with the prescription, And then I finally talked to someone just a bit ago, and the hospital pharmacy is going to fill it. And so I need to go to the hospital and pick up the heparin and then have home health nurse to come back out to flush my port in my chest. But it's just too hot to leave. It's too hot to go out there today. So I'm not going to. I guess I'll wait till like, I was going to say wait till Thursday to go pick it up, but our Thursday is calling for it to be 107 degrees. I sure don't want to go out that day. We do have plans for Thursday night. Big Daddy and I are going to a concert of Elvis. Yeah, Elvis. Bet y'all didn't know he was doing concerts. I hope it's a good little concert. I'm excited about it. We had seen a billboard, like I don't even know what concerts are happening or what's going on in my town. I don't even know stuff like that. But we had passed a billboard and it said Elvis in concert. And I was like, Elvis doing a concert? That's interesting. And then I pulled it up and saw what it was and everything. And I was like, well, that's cool. And then Big Daddy said, do you want to go? And I was like, well, I guess we could. So he got online when we got home and got tickets. And we're going to see Elvis Thursday night. So we'll have a good time. So what are you guys up to? If you're in the United States and down south or whatever where it's super hot and we're having all these 100-degree temps, how are you staying cool? How are you beating the heat? What are you doing when you go out? How are you trying to stay cool? And if you're in the super cold places where you're having winter right now, how's that going? We are so ready for fall. Like, seriously, we're ready for fall. I was talking to my son Dakota, and I asked him, he has like a lot of the Limax things, decoration things. He has some for Halloween, and he also has Christmas ones and things like that. So I asked him when was he going to put all that out, and he said he didn't know. And we were just talking about decorating for fall and stuff. And I said, well, maybe if we go ahead and decorate, fall will come faster. And he actually is at the bakery today, and they are putting out fall desserts and stuff at the bakery. I guess they're trying to make fall come faster up there. But yeah, we're ready for fall. I'm so ready. I'm ready to complain about the cold instead of complaining about the heat, okay? Oh, goodness. But anyway, guys, what are you working on? What's going on with you? Just fill me in the comments. I'll see it. And whether your comment gets a heart or not, because I'm in the sticks. And sometimes I can go through and heart all those comments, and it does not show up that they're hearted. Like, it'll end up saying I was offline while I was reading all those comments and hearting them. So, yeah, I'm in the sticks. I don't have internet service at my home. I have to depend on, like just data. And that doesn't always work in the sticks. Matter of fact, the home health nurses that come, they use Verizon internet service, and they cannot connect at all out here. Like Verizon has never connected in my house. Friends who've come over, they can't use their phones at all here because of Verizon. So yeah, whether that comment gets hearted or not, please know that I read it and tried to heart it, might even tried to comment, but it doesn't always work. So I'm gonna let you guys get going so you can get on with your day, and I am fixing to go in there and fix me something like a Coke float or something with some ice cream, like a root beer float, except Coke, because it's kind of hot. I'm gonna finish up this line, and then that's probably what I'll go reward myself with a Coke float. Well guys, it is a beautiful day to crochet, and I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I hope your week goes very smoothly for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.